So 4, almost 5 years ago, Proposition 8, the great marriage equality debate, was raising a lot of dust around this country. And at the time, getting married wasn't really something I spent a lot of time thinking about, but I was struck by the fact that America, a country with such a tarnished civil rights record, could be repeating its mistakes so blatantly. And I remember watching the discussion on television and thinking how interesting it was that the separation of church and state was essentially drawing geographical boundaries throughout this country between places where people believed in it and places where people didn't. And then that this discussion was drawing geographical boundaries around me. If this was a war with two disparate sides, I by default fell on team gay because I certainly wasn't 100% straight. At the time, I was just beginning to emerge from this 8-year personal identity crisis zigzag that saw me go from being a boy to being this awkward girl that looked like a boy in girls' clothes, to the opposite extreme of this super skimpy, overcompensating, boy-chasing girly girl, to finally just a hesitant exploration of what I actually was, a tomboyish girl who liked both boys and girls depending on the person. I had spent a year photographing this new generation of girls, much like myself, who fell kind of between the lines. Girls who skateboarded but did it in lacy underwear, girls who had boyish haircuts but wore girly nail polish, girls who had eyeshadow to match their scraped knees, girls who liked girls and boys who all liked boys and girls who all hated being boxed into anything. I loved these people, and I admired their freedom, but I watched as the world outside of our utopian bubble exploded into these raging debates where pundits started likening our love to bestiality on national television. And this powerful awareness rolled in over me that I was a minority. And in my own home country, based on one facet of my character, I was legally and indisputably a second-class citizen.